Welcome back to Got the Magnet. For those of you new here, my name is Joe and this is my wife Susan. We have been full-time traveling since September of 2025. We are currently on Explorer of the Seas, cruising from Port Canaveral, Florida to Barcelona, Spain, and we're bringing you along with the journey. For continued updates, please remember to like and subscribe to Got the Magnet on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. But today we are going to be covering the last 2 sea days of this cruise, day 9 and day 10. What did we start off doing on day 9?
We went to the Windjammer for breakfast.
Not much excitement for breakfast. The Windjammer, for those you don't know, is the buffet area. And on sea days, it can get quite crowded. But having slept a little late, it wasn't that bad. It was far from empty, but we had no trouble finding a table or getting food. We just came back and did some work editing videos from the prior days. At 2 o'clock, there was a matinee show. What was the show?
Pianist John Paul Ekins, or he told us to call him JP.
He actually made a comment about that in his first show. It's like he can be different people. If it's more formal, it's John Paul. If you're friends, it's JP. And as he said, on the cruise, we're all friends and family, so call him JP. The night before, he was with the Explorer of the Seas Orchestra. Did he have anybody accompanying him during the afternoon show?
No.
It was just him and his piano, which was a more intimate show. You could tell by the size of the crowd, people really responded to his show on the first night. He told stories and explained the pieces, and you could tell he was passionate about music. It was really a good time. After we came back, did some more work, I think I took a nap. I seem to take a nap every day, don't I?
Yes.
Afterwards, we went to dinner, and this was dinner in the main dining room. Do you remember what you had?
I had the onion tart, garlic tiger shrimp, and my favorite dessert, the creme brulee.
I also had the onion tart, which was good. I remember I had it a few years ago on a Royal Caribbean ship, and it was absolutely delicious. I haven't been able to replicate it since, but it's always a good solid choice. There wasn't really much on the menu that excited me, so I had the salmon. For dessert, I had the strawberry shortcake. All good, nothing exceptional, but good solid food. Afterwards, we went up to the show. Do you remember what the show was?
The royal vocals.
This was a special treat because this is something that's normally not done on a standard 7-day cruise. They do work on this just in case they have any production problems on any of the production shows. But the 4 vocalists on the Royal Caribbean theater team, they practiced doing a show just with them and the Royal Caribbean Explorer of the Seas Orchestra. The lead singers were Sergi, Vanessa, who goes by Nessie, Kenzie, and Daniel. Sergi came out first. He talked about his life, what brought him to Royal, and told stories and sang songs that related to his experience. Then Nessie came out and did her part. Daniel did a duet with Sergey. Kenzie did a duet with Nessie, and then at the end, they all came out and did one. It was a nice treat. It's something we normally don't see, and it's one of the advantages of going on a transatlantic cruise. I think we just called it a night after that, right?
We did the big balloon drop at 10.
We did the big balloon drop at 10, which was their way of saying welcome to Europe. Even though we had been to the Azores, but we're going to be arriving in Europe. There were 2 balloon bunches suspended from the air. One went down just as scheduled. The other didn't go as well as planned. Unfortunately, Sue and I were filming it from 2 different locations, and we missed it. We thought that our cameras were recording, and it wasn't. That would have made great video. And then we went to bed.
Yep.
The next morning, day 10, after so many sea days, it was the last one. And I think we started out with brunch, right?
At the main dining room. I had the potato soup, which was good. It tasted like a baked potato, and they had the bacon bit pieces on top. And I had the lobster roll. It was good, but it could have been better with the roll would have been toasted, and I had some butter on it. There was an upcharge also.
Yeah, there was a $16 upcharge. You remember what I had?
I have no idea.
I can't remember what I had, but we'll put the pictures of it up in the video. The brunch there was good, enjoyed it. It's nice not to have to go to a Windjammer, just because having people serve you, it's a very nice way to start off the day. We just did some work after that, grabbed lunch at the Windjammer. It was very late since we had a late breakfast for brunch. There was another special treat because of the long cruise, and they had two parts. One, they had a choir who sang. They've been rehearsing all week. I think they said 4 practice sessions over the course of the week, and they did 2 songs. I know one of them was ABBA's Dancing Queen, and the other one, remember what it was?
Blue eye or brown one? Brown.
No, it was something from Disney. Okay, but there were 2 songs, and they were really good. They were really well produced. From talking to some of them throughout the cruise, some of them were regular singers who were in church choirs or theater, that type of thing. But it was very good. They all seemed to have a good time. They had the karaoke superstar finals. Throughout the cruise, they've had karaoke competitions in different lounges. And this was where the top 7 got a chance to compete and get named as the best karaoke singer on the ship. What'd you think of the talent there?
I thought they were good.
They were all good, and they did make a point of saying all this was for fun, don't take it too seriously. Some of them were excellent. I don't know if they have a singing background. Some of them just had a lot of fun, and the passion came through on it. But it was just a really good time, and there was a good audience. The audience really showed their appreciation, which is always good when you're performing. Where'd we go for dinner?
To the Italian restaurant. I had the eggplant parmesan and veal piccata.
This was our 5th night of our 5-night dining package. We did 2 at Chops, 1 at the chef's table, and then 2 at Giovanni's. So this was our final specialty dining experience. I had the caprese salad, which I had previously. It's tomatoes with burrata cheese, and then I had chicken piccata for my main. It was very good. I really enjoyed it. That night's entertainment was John Paul Eakins again, somebody from the Royal College of Arts in London. And it's a partnership with Royal Caribbean to expose people to arts and give developing talent an audience. He had a world-class violinist, Maybelle Park, and it was the 2 of them with the piano. It was really good. I'm not a big fan of classical music, but I enjoyed this tremendously. They had good energy between them. They played well, and John Paul, JP, even mentioned that he was on this. He did 3 performances over the 3 days, and they were all different. He was working with the orchestra, the one, and he was the star. He was the focal point. Then he had the intimate with just him and his piano, and now Maybelle was the star, and he was just accompanying her. He just pointed out that you have different responsibilities as you go along. Guess that was it for day 10, right?
Yes.
Please stay tuned, like and subscribe, because we actually hit Spain on day 11. We have the following ports coming up. We have Cádiz, Málaga, Cartagena coming up, because we're going to skip Mallorca. We'd been there before, and we intend in the future to spend an extended period of time there. Plus, after the couple days, we're going to need a rest. Please remember to like and subscribe this video. Anything you want to add?
Check out Facebook and Instagram on Got the Magnet and Smooth Sailing Chronicles.
Thanks, and we will see you for day 11 when we arrive in Cadiz.